Question number 84 of the ID Passport exam from PhilNITS. We are now in the strategy portion of the exam. In this question, we are being asked, several companies want to collaborate on research and development to develop a new business. Which of the following is an appropriate organization for a new company that is formed through collaborative investment? Let's highlight the keywords collaborative investment. I think we can make this much larger. Collaborative investment. And also we have a new business with research and development. Okay. So the way to answer this is of course to look at the choices that we've got. M&A, I wasn't really too sure what it was, so I moved on to the next choice. Cross-licensing, maybe, somewhat. Joint venture, I saw joint venture, and I thought that this could be the right answer right away. Joint venture, because when you talk about a new business, venture comes to mind. Venture, the word venture. And because we need something that is collaborative, then joint seems to be the keyword for that too. So I thought C would be the right answer. Of course, we still have to look at the remaining choice, which is spin-off. I think in this case, letter C is really the best answer, which is in fact the correct answer. I think about half a year ago also, when I was answering this question, I got the same correct answer. But just to explain a little bit what the other choices are, spin-off, I think, is if you have a business and maybe within the business you have a project running and you want to create a new company, perhaps based on that business or using whatever new product or new service that that project is working on, then I think that's what you would call a spin-off. A cross-license, I'm thinking, because it has the word license, could be you have several companies working together and they are sharing the license. I think that's something that I can think of with cross-licensing. So if you have a company that's working on a technology and another company wants to make use of that technology and you're working together, you can maybe let that other company use the technology as some sort of cross-licensing agreement. M&A, I think in one of the other questions we encountered this word, but very quickly while I was answering this a while ago, I didn't really bother too much on finding out what it meant, and quickly decided it would be letter C and checked whether it was the correct answer or not. And I think sometimes um, it's best that if you want to put in more time to think about what the answers are. I know there are people who do that, but in this case, like what I've been emphasizing, we go and answer as many easy questions as we can. Once we have remaining time available to us, then we go back to the other questions that we're unsure of or they were too difficult. And in that way, at least we've gone through all the questions and we've gotten all the easy questions answered. And I think using that technique, we would have at least sufficient points to pass the exam. I know there are people who maybe aim for the highest score that they could get, but in this case, I think what we want is to pass. And whether you pass with high marks, the highest marks or not, if you're a passer, then I think that's the objective, at least from this type of review. So we answer the questions in that manner, and get as many points as we can so that we get a pass. Now, if we look at the meaning of M&A, which I looked up a while ago, it's supposed to mean merge and acquisitions, or mergers and acquisitions. So let me add an S here. Mergers and acquisitions. And I got that from Arsanco Google.